Hi, my name is Mika and welcome to my channel where I talk about everything doll and doll related. I also want to say that my content is not for kids, it is for adult collectors or adults who want to buy dolls for other people or people who just like to watch doll content. So it's not a kid channel. And today I'm gonna continue with the Monster High Real Drama dolls, and I have already done 3 of them, so I have 2 to go, Frankie Stein and Clear Denial. And I figured I will do Frankie and we'll do Cleo last in another video because she also was released last. So I have Frankie right here. She is based on Frankenstein's monster. I think she's daughter of the monster and her grandfather is Frankenstein, so the creator. This is her box, and again it's the same with the reel, movie reel down here, and then you have a picture of the doll at the back. And yeah, the box is really messed up. They are very flimsy, and now it's a bit dusty too. So I'm gonna open her up so we can see her in all her glory. And I'm gonna do that off camera. And I'll see you back when I'm done. Bye. So here she is out of her box. And I just want to say, I know that in Generation 3, Frankie goes by they, them. But since I am talking about Generation 1, I will refer to Frankie as she. That's just something I want to say first, just so you know that, yeah, in this case it's she, but I do know that they changed it to they, them. Frankie is, I think she's 16 days old when Generation 1 starts. And she's the reason kind of why Monster High, or more the introduction to Monster High, because she's the new student. She's just newly made, I guess, because she's made out of body parts. And yeah, she's the one that's like the new student, and she gets to know all of the other ones and all of that. So again, I'm pretty sure the other one was also one of my first dolls, and she was also released in 2010. And the Real Drama one first came out 2022, and now this summer in 2025. The original Frankie has green skin, and I know they changed it to blue in the Generation 3, but this one obviously has gray skin. She also has the skelet earrings, which are blue in her original, and she has some blue accents to her hair and her eyes. They are 2 different shades, so it's a lighter blue and a darker blue, and that is because she has pronunciation, but heterochromia, the one where you have 2 different colored eyes. I think her original ones are blue and green. We'll see later because I'm gonna show them next to each other, but if I remember correctly, that's the 2 colors. She also has a black lip and some scarring, and then she has 2 bolts, which again is based on the Frankenstein monster. Yeah, she has a plaid dress and a belt, and then she has a tie, and it is very much based on the style from the 2010. I really like it, but I grew up at that time, so I think it's cute. But it is the alternative outfit, I would say, of the time. We used ties and all of that. I think it's because of Avril Lavigne. So, and then her shoes are a pair of chunky heels. Well, the heels isn't chunky, but for some reason I think the shoes look a bit chunky. I really like them though. They are striped, and in her original one they are also black and white. And then she has a little bracelet And yeah, she actually doesn't have the iridescent shine to her eyelids. I don't know if that's on everyone or if mine just doesn't come with it. But yeah, she's missing that. I still think she's really cute, but I would have loved some glitter. But I guess that might be a personal preference. Yeah. So Frankie is called Frankie Stein. And like I said, her dad is Frankenstein's monster. She, yeah, has the earrings that are Skelett, which is Monster High's, I say mascot, or like the little skull they use on a lot of things. She also has a really nice face. I think, like I said, I can't see anything weird or wonky with her. I think she's really cute. And her hair is also really, really soft. I can't feel any gel. And I think, again, I'm really bad at telling polypropylene. I can't say it. It's a very hard word to say. I'll write it on the screen later. But the poly hair to Saran hair. But I actually think this might be Saran because it is very, very soft and it feels like a nicer quality. It has the white, like a white base, I would say, and then some black streaks mixed with the darker blue. Well, I guess it's more of a regular blue, but it's darker than Laguna's, so that's why I'm saying darker blue. She also has some of the blue in the back of her hair, mixed in. But yeah, the hair is, like I said, really, really nice. It just needs like a tiny brush through. I don't even think it needs a spa treatment because I don't see, I mean, you see some where the rubber has been, where it's like pressed, but it's very, very slight and I don't really mind it myself. And yeah, she comes in her original dress, but in this case it is black and white instead of the green and red, the tartan kind of look to it. She also has the tie with some silver specks on it and a little Skelett. And then her belt, they're molded, but it does have some silver paint to it to make it yeah, nicer looking, with a chain and some what is it called, the little thingies that was popular back then. Studs, the studs. And then she also has a little lighting bolt right here because, yeah, again, it's the Frankenstein's monster got woken up with electricity. She, I think at the moment she is around 40 euro or $40 on the European Amazon. I think she's a little bit lower on the American one, but from what I could see, you can still get her if you want to. Her hair is pretty long, again, because the real drama dolls come with longer hair. And then her stand is the same as the other ones, so a silver base and a clear stand and a clear clip. She also comes with her pet, Watsit. He is technically a Frankenstein dog, but he also has wings. And in this one, he's a clear or cream-ish white with some gray details, and he has blue eyes, and he has a studded necklace, and yeah, some fangs. That's like a bit harder to see in the white, but he does have some fangs that go up. So Frankie's real drama poster, yeah, it's also obviously black and white, and it has some blue accents like the eyes of Frankie and her dog Watsit, but also in her hair and name. And it's a picture that's based on the Universal monster, the black and white monster movies, where Frankenstein's monster, she's kind of doing the pose with like the hands. It's also her climbing out of the poster, so you can see some broken paper like round here, and her leg is coming out off, together with What's It also climbing out of the poster. And yeah, again, I really like the art of these. They do have a more serious tint to them, which again is because of the old movies. But I do think they fit the monster vibe a lot. And again, like, I like the quality. I think they are pretty art pieces to either hang on my wall or put in the box on display or something. But I think they're really, really pretty. So this is the Real Drama Frankie next to her original Generation 1. Like I said before, she's based on Frankenstein's monster, so she has neck bolts, but she also has some scarring where she's put together, and she has the 2 different eye colors, which she also has in the Real Drama, but in that one it's a lighter one and a darker one, while here it's a green and a blue one. Her dress is also more of a blue with some yellow and red in it, while the Real Drama is a black and white one. And then, just like the other Real Drama, she does have longer hair than the original, but otherwise her hairdo is pretty similar. My original one still has very soft hair, it just has started to yellow a little bit. Otherwise it's more of this white color, but up here it's more yellow. Otherwise it's actually pretty decent for being, I've had it since 2010, so well, I've had it since 2015, but she's been out since 2010. On the original one, she has more of a dark red lip color, while this one is black. And she has a purple eyeshadow, while here it's gray. And her skelet earrings are blue. Here they are stuck in her hair. I'm gonna see if I can get one of them out. It's silver with a white chain. But yeah, otherwise they're, again, almost the same because they're based on each other. The original one came with a bag that has skelet on it, and it's a black handbag. And the stand is well, I think it's silver, but this one looks more silver, so it's like a grayish color to it. And then when it comes to What's It, he's also white and gray on the Real Drama, but he has like brown coloring on this one, and he also has the 2 different eye colors. And he actually has that on a Real Drama as well, but they're 2 different shades of blue instead. Both have silver rings and the black necklace. When it comes to Frankie, she, again, like I said, she was the introduction to Monster High, so she was also the first Comic Con doll, the San Diego one, which was also released in 2010. It's the black and white one. It's very nice and pretty, and I really like the San Diego Comic-Con dolls, but she is pretty hard to find because they just released them and you can only get them at San Diego or eBay or something. She's also I think the most newly released collector doll, which is the Barbie X Frankie one. So she is, I would say, the main character of Monster High, but they do have like the 5 original ones. I would even say 6, because when Generation 1 came out, there was Ghoulie as well, which they seem to sadly have cut out in the newer ones. Another difference with Generation 3 is that, again, her skin is blue, and I think she's missing the neck bolt, but she has a prosthetic leg. So they made some changes to Frankie in the newer. Yeah. So my final thoughts on the Real Drama Frankie is that I really, really like her. I think she is gorgeous. I feel like I'm very positive to the Real Drama dolls, but I do think they are beautiful. I think my only small critique would be maybe the flimsiness of the boxes, but also that I wish they had come with the extra accessories, like the bag for some of them, or the umbrella for Draculaura, or the little aquarium for Laguna. But I do think they're very pretty, and especially this one has really, really soft hair, but all of the ones I've opened have had that, minus like some gel, but that's common. I think the screening is very beautiful too, and they're very nice quality on the clothing and the joints and everything. So I'm very happy with my purchase. I think from what I've seen, she's still up on Amazon, both the American one, but also in Europe. So if it's something you want to get, you still can. And at the moment when I'm filming this, it's also Black Week, so she is a bit cheaper. I think she's, on the European one, she's around $30 at the moment. They do have, again, 2 other Frankies that are black and white. They have a swim one, but also the Comic-Con one. But I do think they're all pretty different from each other. So I still think they're all very cute and great dolls to get if you collect. Yeah. No, I think she's adorable. I also noticed that her scar on the cheek is a little bit slimmer, or yeah, not as thick as the original one, but I do think it still works, even though it's like they prettified her a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I think she's a great buy, and I recommend everyone to get the Real Drama ones. And I'm so happy that I could get my hands on them, because I thought I wouldn't be able to. Yeah. So thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you want to come back for another video in the future. If you're interested, click the subscribe button, or maybe give this a thumbs up if you want to. No pressure. And I'll see you in another video. Bye!